What's up guys, Matt the Riffmaster here. Today we're going to be checking out the brand new TYPHON Headless guitar by Grainger guitars. So guys, as most of you probably know, but if you don't know, Grainger guitars, I am endorsed by Grainger guitars. And you've seen them about on this channel quite a bit, some of their other models that I have checked out. And today, here we have the brand new headless guitar that they created from the pits of just pure doom. Now, let's first, you may have seen my cover I did yesterday, where I used this guitar, and I think it turned out great. The tone was amazing. It sounded just heavy and just chug and just chug. So let's first get this said, okay? I personally am not that into the headless guitar vibe. It's not my thing. I'm not afraid to say it. It's just not my thing. And obviously this was the first headless guitar I've ever played, all right? But just visually, when I've seen them in the past, I kind of think, it's not my thing. I'm too used to having a headstock. But when I first played this guitar at the Birmingham Guitar Show this year, in February, I was blown away. I thought it was great. It's really nice to play. I was amazed because I was so against them. Now, don't get me wrong, I probably won't go out and buy one in a hurry just because it's not really my style, it's not my thing. But this beautiful beast right here, I think we've got B-cam down here, you can get a little close-up, is an absolute machine. It is a weapon. And I believe because the whole story with Grainger is they name their guitars after like Greek gods or something along them lines. Maybe they, if I'm incorrect about anything, they can correct me in the comments below. And I believe this one, TYPHON, I believe it is called. I think I read it's like the god of war or the god of something. You can check it out yourselves. But if it is the god of war, I would take this guitar to war. I mean, not only is it a guitar, you look at the shape of it, it doubles up as a pretty decent weapon. So I'll be giving you some close-ups of the guitar so you can really see what's going on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the specs down below in the comments for you to have a read, because I'm not going to read them all out because there's quite a bit going on here, and some quite words that I don't know if I could pronounce, but it'll all be down in the description part, not the comments, the description. You can read the specs on all of this beautiful stunning model, but I just wanted to come on and give my follow-up review on this guitar after playing it for a while now and obviously doing my cover with it. For me personally, sticking like this, I feel any guitar is really best shown off when it's really put to its test. That's why, you know, I thought I'll put a cover together, a nice riffy chuggy one. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the link at the end, just to really show what it can do. And oh my goodness. Okay, let's start off with the tone. The tone of it, the tone this guitar puts out is just, it's got the chunk, it's got the beef, and it's got the chunk. And that's what we like when it comes to those real nice riffs, the beef and the chunk. Now, one thing that I found, this is not down to the guitar, but down to my experience with these types of guitars. I found myself playing up here, but then I look down here and I think, oh shit, I've got a lot of frets left. Now, that's not to say that the guitar has an abnormal amount of frets. It's just not having a headstock completely threw me off. Even playing things that I've been playing for a long time, I had to kind of think about it because everything seems in a different place just because I don't have a headstock here. So that was one thing that I really struggled to get used to. But I got there eventually. But the guitar, for all of you out there that are into these type models, these headless guitars and all that, you would definitely want to check this out. I mean, not only is it a great guitar, it is an absolute work of art, and you will see by the close-ups that I put up, just all the detail and just the high quality woods and materials that are used to build not only this guitar but all Grainger guitar models. Now, one thing that I think is really cool is that they had the pickups to match the top of this guitar. If you can see here on B-Cam, the pickups match the top of the guitar, and the same of the volume knob and tone knob. It matches the top, which is a nice kind of like camo blendy in type vibe, which I think is really cool. And even just the small details down to like the binding around the body, the black, white, black that goes round. It's just these tiny little things that Grainger guitars put into their guitars that you think, wow, these guys are the real deal. You know, they put this much time and effort and high quality materials into their guitars. Like, oh my goodness, okay? And honest to God, like if we flip this over, we see here on the back, I think it's upside down here, on the plate, the cover thing, it's got the name of the model, and that as well matches the front of the guitar, which I think is just nice. It's a nice little touch. And just the woods, I mean the neck is amazing. You'll probably see best on the close-up, but the neck is just... it's just stunning. I could just sit and look at it all day. Even the fretboard, I mean, it's just nice to look at. But overall, I mean, it's just, although I said it's not my thing, it is a great guitar. It's really light as well. I mean, look, it's just like one hand, no problem. You know, most of the other guitars that I have, you know, hold it like this with one hand for a while and your arm starts to go dead. But this is, it's light, it's nice. It will get close to your body. You can have it, you know, here or wherever you want it. It's not going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel good. It's a nice, light, comfortable feeling guitar in the sense that the body, like here, you sit like this, it just sits there nicely and you can just do all your widdly diddlying or anything, whatever it is you're doing, you know, playing, I don't know, jazz, folk music, whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, the guitar and the tone that this guitar put out, I was really happy with. And I've been noticing that a lot with the previous one that I demoed, the Hades. If you saw, I did my Avenged Sevenfold cover. The tone that guitar produced was just, it just blew my mind. It was like the best tone that I've got in a very long time. And this one was pretty close as well. That's why Grainger guitars are the ones who are building my signature flying V, the Chug V, because I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to look good. I know it's going to sound good. And yeah, they're number one. They do really put a lot of time and effort into their builds. And it shows, it does show, and not only visually, but tonally as well. Not only tonally, but feelily, you know, the way it feels. It's not a word, feelily. No, but I'm going with it. But it just feels great. But like I said, it's not my kind of thing. But I wanted to try something new, and we did. And my verdict, I'd say, was fairly successful. The cover turned out great. And before I even recorded the cover, I'd been playing this thing quite a lot. And there's something about it that you just pick it up. And even though some of you will be saying, oh no, I don't like the headless thing, it's not my thing. That's fine, but I guarantee you sit with this guitar and you plug in, you're just going to want to play, because it just makes you want to play. And I mean, that's a sign of a great guitar, right? When you just sit with it. A guitar, bearing in mind, a guitar that I've never played before, a type model that I've never played before, but I sit with it and I just feel like I just want to play. I just want to play. Yeah, it took a bit of time to get used to the whole missing head thing up here, you know. That'd be a cool headstock, wouldn't it? My hand. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, they've really knocked it out of the park with this headless model. I remember they told me that they were doing their very first headless model, and I was like, okay, interesting. And I think it turned out great. It's just great. You'll see all the close-ups and everything. I'll put the links in the description as well as the specs of this guitar. So you can go follow Grainger on social media, go check out their website, check out some other of their models, because, man, I'm telling you, Grainger really just knocked it out of the park with this. I mean, I'll give you a quick example here of just my guitar tracks from yesterday's cover. Now listen to how goddamn chunky this sounds. Now come on, can we all agree that it just sounds great? The pickups do sound amazing, like really good. So the pickup selection, I'd briefly touch on that. It's a little bit confusing. I believe, if I'm correct, Grainger, you can correct me down below, that as you switch up, it kind of goes to like a single coil vibage without having the, like a single coil type vibe. I believe that's how it goes. But I'm sure they'll put it down below, and I'll pin the comment for you to all read and all that cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts on this guitar. A lot of you who have commented on yesterday's video have said that you like it, it's badass, it's sweet, that's a nice guitar. It is. So if you want this guitar and you like this type of thing, come and get it. You can buy this guitar. I'm sure they'll sort you out a good price. Just contact them at the website right here, or on Facebook or wherever. But guys, I mean, to sum up my final thoughts of the review of the TYPHON Headless guitar by Grainger guitars, I dig it. I love it. It was a nice experience. Although, like I said, I'd never played a headless guitar before. I don't like them. They're a bit scary because they don't have a headstock. And I mean, the shape is a bit menacing. I mean, I don't know if you remember when I first got this sent to me, I said that this is exactly the kind of guitar that the devil himself would play. And I totally believe that. I can just picture him down there just like shredding. Just like this, on his little chair, you know. But it's just an evil, mean looking guitar. But at the same time, it's very beautiful. So guys, if you haven't checked out the cover yet of me using this guitar for it, I'll put it at the end of the video and you can go check it out. Because oh my God, you want tone, you want to check that video out. Because this thing gives you some serious tone. So big thumbs up to Grainger Guitars for this, for stepping into the world of the headless guitars. It's cool. It's a big thing lately. A lot of people like them, and I'm telling you, if you do like them, you're gonna want to get your hands on this bad boy because it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So if you are interested, like I said, go contact Grainger. All the information is down below in the description. Or you can ask me any questions, and then I can ask them questions, and I can get back to you with some questions. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what else these guys are going to do. Like I said, if you follow me on social media to keep up to date with my signature build. It's in the making. The body's been cut out. Yeah, the body's been cut out. The chug inlays have been cut out, which is really exciting. So I'm really excited for that to come together and get that bad boy on the channel. So guys, thanks for watching. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Let me know down below your thoughts on headless guitars. Let me know your thoughts on this absolute beast, beautiful beast of beauty and doom and everything that's crushing when it comes to guitar tone. And yeah, hit that thumbs up button, all that cool stuff. And as always, guys, rock out, be awesome, Grainger Guitars rock, and I will see you very soon. See ya!